there, Sandra here from Create in Spain, and today I wanted to have a humorous look at Procreate and a quirk that it has that I cannot understand. It has a workaround, but I just cannot understand why this is the way that it works. Okay, now I have a fairly logical mind, and to me, yeah, this is a puzzle. I understand that it's the way that it has worked since time began, but for me it doesn't seem to make sense. Maybe I'm just one out of millions that doesn't find it sensible. So let's go into this drawing. It's a one layer drawing, so if I want to select anything out of this I have to use the select tool to do it. And let's go into my preferences. Preferences are this button on the right hand side next to help one under the wrench tool, and I want to go to gesture controls to show you what my particular preferences are. I've got quick menu selected to be activated on a 3-finger swipe, so 3 fingers down activates the quick menu. Quick menu is 6 buttons set to options that you decide what they are. You can tap on a button and change the option to something else if you don't like what it's set to already, and there's something like 30 different options within the menu. The other one that I want to talk about, and the main one, the subject of this particular video, is the copy and paste, and this one I have set to activate on a single finger touch on my screen. I figured that's a nice easy option. So let's get out of that. Now I have this drawing and I want to, for example, completely get rid of this tulip, so I have to select it. So tap on my little ribbon tool. I've got freehand selected and that's fine, so I can just draw around that and I have my selection. Now if you are working like I am with a small canvas and you have lots of space on the outside, I can select it. I can tap on that and I can move it out of the way and it will delete it. I'm going to put it back again. So the other thing that you would expect that I could do, since none of the options here are relating to doing anything else with this selection, is tap on here to bring up my cut, copy, paste. But it doesn't. No, it doesn't do it. The interesting thing is that if I do a 3-finger swipe, it brings up my options. And because I've changed one of those to cut, I can tap on cut and lo and behold, it will cut it. So I can do my selection, even if I've got my whole thing selected here, I can bring up all these menus that I can select to exactly what I want to select, but tapping won't bring up the cut, copy and paste. I don't see the logic in this. I really don't. I mean, okay, swiping down with 3 fingers is one option, but I don't see why you would have this preference button that you can set that your cut, copy and paste options come up at a finger tap if when you have something selected, you can't use it. You need to have something selected in order to cut, copy or paste. I just do not see the logic. The other thing, and this I find an annoyance, is that there are 2 buttons in the slider bar here, which if you have either of these operating, you lose your slider bar, so you don't have the buttons. And one of the buttons is the undo button, and I use that quite a lot simply because it's easy. Just go to the undo. Oops, I've done something I didn't want to do. Just go to the undo. It's not there. I just find that irritating. Now, yes, I can clear my selection down here, but I would just normally go to undo. If I selected something I didn't want, I just go to undo. That's the way I operate, just an undo button. It's the magic button. And the other one, if you go back to gesture controls, a lot of these gesture controls have got tapping the square or tap and touch, whatever. But this square is part of the evoking shortcuts, and to not have those shortcuts come up when you've got certain things selected. I mean, maybe it's just that none of them would work. Yeah, I just find it irritating that that slider bar disappears. Yeah, maybe it's just me, but I just find it irritating. I would just like the option to lock it in place. It's not that everyone is going to want to lock it. It's not you're going to want to lock it all the time, but just to have it locked there in place and know you're not going to have to faff around trying to get it back again would be quite nice. So there we go. This is meant to be light-hearted. I love Procreate. I've been using it quite a lot lately, and this is just some observations. So if Procreate want to take notice, fine. If they don't, fine. And if you like this video, you want to see more, I've got over 700 videos on my channel, various subjects from Procreate, concepts, drawing, card making, using cutting machines, all sorts of stuff. So have a look at those. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Take care now.